Hey guys, what is up? This is Jake Dodd, and I am running on T2011. This is week 4, which we're actually on week 6, I believe. But I've missed my last couple of videos. Anyways, I wrote out the topic for this one. It is your name change, how you chose it, how many names did you go through, how did you find the one that fit, how hard was it to get used to introducing yourself as that name and getting your family and your friends used to the change. So I am just going to read what I wrote here. I used to go by Noah Devin Connor Dodd, and Noah was spelled Noa. Eventually, I figured out that I couldn't use that name for my signature, meaning when I sign my name on like documents and stuff, and I'm very partial to my name starting with the letter J. I didn't really like the names Joseph or James for myself, but I always did like Jason, Jace, Jaden, Jasper, and Jackson. So in the beginning, when I was going by Noah, I would use Devin sometimes in places where I wanted to remain more anonymous. But I kind of found out that by going by another name, it made me feel as though I could get away with bad behavior too, on a more regular basis. Because I guess karmically, I felt like it wasn't registering on my credit, because it wasn't my mind and my name that I'm associated with. So, anyways, all the people in the LGBT community who I cared about at this time last year thought that Noah suited me very well. And I agreed because when I named the different sides of my personality in high school, Noah was the most superior in influencing my actions. So I really got used to answering to Noah. And for months after I settled on Jacob, people kept saying that that wasn't the right name for me, and they reverted back to calling me Noah. And I was very relaxed about letting people change in due time, and I didn't force anyone's acceptance because they may not have been comfortable with it right away. And when I was looking up the numbers or the numerology for the name Jacob Eden Connor Dodd, the meaning really just resonated with me. And you can go to www.paulsadowski.com, Sadowski, for a free written analysis of your full name. It shows the numbers that correspond to the letters and explains what type or what life path you're meant to be on, which you're probably already following depending on your soul and your concurrence of your body with your name. So I found that my family was much more accepting of the name Jake, and that wasn't without planning, of course. For one, the name Jacob means the supplanter or one who takes the place of. Um, and I think that that's cool because it represents the metaphor for my transition. It's like I started out one way and I am going to become another way, and Jacob is taking the place of that old person from before. So, yeah, and the name Jacob is also a variation on the name James, which is my grandfather's name, and I consider myself to be very much his descendant. I identify very strongly with my Dodd heritage, and I hope to live up to my grandpa's expectations and be as smart as him, if not smarter. Um, which he always told me that I was his favorite. Until now, I haven't talked to him for a pretty long time, because me and my mom are kind of on the outs at the moment. And I can't get a hold of my brother through his cell phone because for some reason it's off. But anyway, yeah, I should call my grandpa. But like I said, I am very much his descendant, but also completely an individual in my own right. I don't even know if he's okay with my transition or what he thinks about it. I do know that a long, 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 long time ago, back in sophomore year of high school, he actually took me shopping at the mall and helped me pick out like a men's button up shirt and a tie, and he helped me tie it to go to like our little high school dance or whatever it's called, homecoming, not prom, but anyway, I'm getting totally off topic. And so since my birth name began with a J, my mom and dad had an easier time catching themselves and stopping saying the old name and replacing it with the new one. because it just rolls off the tongue. I honestly didn't like Jake for a nickname when I first started getting called that. My dad called me Jake like the first day that I told him I was changing my name to Jacob. My mom was a little bit less so. She was just like, Jacob, okay, blah blah blah, and then she wondered why that I didn't let her name me. And honestly, it's because she did such a god awful time or job naming me on the first time. So anyway, um, I prefer the full name Jacob, and that's how I sign most everything. But now I'm less apt to introduce myself verbally that way, unless I'm trying to make some sort of formal impression, like, "Hi, my name's Jacob Dodd. I'm looking for a job." But anyways, yeah. Thank you for watching, everybody, and sorry that this video was so late, and I hope that you will tune in next week and also watch my next video that I'm about to record in another couple minutes to make up for Sunday when I was absent. So yeah, peace guys, subscribe, comment, do whatever you're gonna do, and check out my personal channel, BonesDGAF021. Love.